Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kristen with Monarch Plans, and today I'm doing my plan with me for the week of February 22nd through February 28th. Can't believe it's the last week of February. It just seems like this month has gone by very quickly. So I will be using a kit from Monarch Plans. This week I am using kit 207. So I got sheet A, which is just the main weekly kit. I got 207B, which is just some essentials. So it's just some extra boxes, some trackers, and some larger check boxes or kind of list boxes. I have sheet C, which is just this small little individual headers sheet. And then D, which are the full boxes. So I will be using all of these for this week. What I wanted to do really quickly is just take a flip back to this current week and show you all how this week is going so far. So if you watch my plan with me, this might look a little bit familiar. So this is how my week has ended up. I need to go through and mark off some of the stuff that I've been doing this weekend. So this isn't necessarily complete, but this looks pretty good. I've kind of had issues this weekend because I have felt really sick starting on Thursday. Not like COVID sick or anything like that. Nothing respiratory, nothing like a cold or like the flu. It's just mostly just like my stomach has been hurting really badly, and I don't know if it's maybe something I ate. It was okay on Friday, but then Saturday and Sunday both have not been very good. So I just haven't been as productive as I wanted to. I had a really productive day on Friday, luckily, and then last night I was able to get some things done on the computer that I needed to get done, like filing taxes and stuff like that. So I've been kind of productive, but not as productive as I wanted to be this weekend, but that's okay. I'm just trying to take some time to feel better. I am pretty sure I'll feel better this upcoming week. I think it's just something that's just taking a couple days to go away, but this is how it looks. If you haven't looked at my Instagram when I usually post my full weeks or anything like that, this is how my weeks usually end up looking. I'll go through and I need to fill out, obviously Friday, I also didn't really work out because I was still kind of feeling under the weather, felt a little bit better, but I didn't want to aggravate whatever's going on in my body by then doing like a hard bike ride or whatever. So this is what it looks like in general. You see my to-do list do get filled out a little bit more throughout the week, and it looks definitely different than it did when I ended my plan with me last week. So what I'm going to do now is turn to the current week, and we will just get started. I think I'm just going to start with the washi first, like I usually do. So I'm just going to take this thin washi and put it up here at the top. I have a pretty light week in terms of work stuff until Thursday. Then I have a couple meetings, but really it's not that bad of a week. So that'll be kind of nice that it's relatively light so I can get some other stuff done. I don't have a lot of meetings or anything, just like a couple things that I need to do with like deadlines and stuff like that. So that will be really good. And then other than that, I just have a lot of to-do list items that I need to work on like personally and for Monarch and stuff like that. So it'll be nice to have a week where I can kind of focus on that stuff instead of having to, you know, like really divide my time and my mental capacity between like really tough work stuff and projects outside of work. So kind of excited for that. We'll see. Hopefully it's a productive week and hopefully I feel a little bit better tomorrow. I'm feeling better now. It's Sunday, so hopefully I just keep on feeling a little bit better and better throughout the rest of the weekend. I'm just going to put this thicker washi on the bottom here. Just a section off this bottom part. I did like what I did last week where I had that smaller section for my workouts, except obviously I didn't really get to work out as much as I wanted to because of not feeling well. Sorry, I need to grab my little washi trimmer really quickly because just tearing the washi wasn't working very well. This like ruler is kind of thick, so it doesn't work to just do the tear type thing. So there is that. And let's see here. Need to do the other side. I really love this kit. I love this washi in particular that I'm putting down. It's just super, I don't know. I love the colors of it and everything like that. So I'm really excited that I am using it this week. Okay, there is that. So all the washi is done. I think I will really quickly put in this full box up here in the corner. And obviously there's nothing really up here that I'm trying to like cover up, but I just really like having something in the corner. I think these full boxes kind of like originated when you have something that you're like trying to cover. Some of the planners have calendars or like random decoration up in the corners above the sidebar. But I just realized that I really do love having like some extra color and some like kit stuff and detail up on my sidebar. So really you don't need to use this there if you don't want to, but it's just there in case you either want to cover something up or, you know, whatever the case may be. So I like to use it there, but you can always use it somewhere else. Let's see. And then I'm going to put just this little flag underneath it. Just is a little nice backdrop for the this week sticker that I like to put on. Okay, and then from there, I think the only other kind of general thing I'll put in is just the weekend sticker, which I'll just put right there. That should be good. So let's get into putting in the headers really quickly. And what I'm going to do is just fill out the dates really quick here. It's 22nd. I'm always so nervous that I'm going to fill out the wrong date. Like I just tend to think faster than my hand writes, so I'm always nervous that I'm just like going to get one step ahead. So let me put these in really quickly. This is just going to be like a little bit tedious, so I'm going to put these in and then I'll be right back. Okay, so there it is with the date headers, and so now I can just start going through and putting in my different appointments and everything that I have going on throughout the week. I'll just drop in, you know, a couple things that I have in terms of the meetings that I have, and then everything else really are just to-do list items. Like I mentioned, I have a couple meetings this week, but everything else is really just things that I either need to get done that I'll probably be putting over here on the sidebar, or things that I just need to remember are happening on certain days. Not necessarily meetings, but just kind of general reminders. Let me trim this. I forgot to do that because this didn't get torn very straight when I did the tearing initially. I always like see those randomly and try to do them. There you go. So, okay, there is that. So I have a meeting on Monday, and what I usually do is I just put all my work stuff or any of my appointments like up at the top, so it's really easy to see what I have going on. So I will do that same thing this week. Is I have a meeting on Monday. I have nothing else until, let's see, Thursday for work. And so let me put in my other meeting. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 meetings on Thursday. So it's kind of crazy. Like I just have kind of a light week, and then all of a sudden on Thursday, I just have a lot of stuff going on. So luckily they're not super involved meetings where I have a lot of stuff to do for them. They're just kind of mainly just check-in calls or webinars where I'll just be listening in. So that's really nice. It's always stressful when there's like a Thursday meeting and you have stuff to do all week to like lead up to the meeting. That always stresses me out. So luckily it's not that situation. And I'm super glad that things are kind of slowing down a little bit versus where they were like a couple weeks ago when I was just really stressed out with work stuff. So I think we kind of get into like the end of February and things start getting a little bit better. Okay, so Thursday, there are the 4 meetings there. I have a separate meeting that I want to remind myself about on Wednesday, and this is outside of work. This is just like a personal like webinar that I will be tuning into. And then other than that, no other meetings. I do want to remind myself that my fiance has a dentist appointment on Monday. I like looking at these to see like when we might need to be scheduling our upcoming appointments. So I like to just have a reminder of his cleanings and my cleanings for the dentist and everything like that. So there's at least a record to remind me when we actually went last. Yeah, so other than that, I really think that we're good in terms of like work meetings and everything. The other things I want to do is I'm just going to put in over here Sunday, which I have been including every week so far, is just a reminder of my fiance's bowling league. And then let's see. I think other than that, I'm going to use one of these like little list stickers to put in the videos I'm going to be filming this weekend. And I think I'll just put them maybe up here. And actually, in that case, I'm going to use the other one. I like to kind of space out the patterns and stuff in my kits. So put this one up here. Okay, so there is that. I think that we should be pretty good to go. I'm trying to decide whether or not I actually want to use these full boxes in my spread. I really do like the designs here. I think they're really pretty and feminine, especially with the florals and everything, but I don't know if I'll necessarily need them if I'm doing a similar thing as this past week with the like to-do lists, which I think I will be doing. So that is something that I kind of need to think about. I do really love putting in the full boxes. I think most people have seen that I love to use the full boxes like at the bottom, that sort of thing. It just adds like a little extra something. So I do love using full boxes, but sometimes it just doesn't work out if I have a lot of things going on. So I think this is one of those weeks where I just have a lot of stuff. So I think I will hold off on even putting down the full boxes until I know exactly how long my to-do lists are each day. And then from there I can decide if I want to put any full boxes in. What I think I'll do now, what I usually do, is I'm going to take some time to fill out all of my little labels and start creating some of the to-do lists and fill out some of my sidebar. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and we'll just kind of walk through things. I think we'll also talk about some of the things that I've been carrying over, because there's a couple things that I just keep on carrying over week over week over week. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I think it's really easy to just put things off. So when I get back, I'll walk through my week and then I'll just kind of mention some of the things that I've been putting off, because it's just super easy things that I end up not doing. And then I question why I didn't do it that week and just move it to the next week. And then I don't do it that week either. So I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but something I've been doing. So let me fill these things out and then I'll be right back to walk through everything. Okay, so here's everything all filled out. This actually is a little bit more filled out than my weeks normally are at this point. Usually I don't have as many to-do list items. I don't have like as much detail in my sidebar, everything like that. But I overall, like I mentioned, have a lot of kind of to-do list items that don't really have a specific day. It's just whenever things can get put into my week. So it looks like Wednesday and Thursday are kind of open for me, and that's generally just how I do my planning. Is I kind of see where I have open days after I get everything laid down on paper, and it really helps to just see it all in front of me. So now I know Wednesday and Thursday are pretty open for me in terms of to-do list items and actually meetings. I don't really have anything after 5 o'clock on Thursday, which is nice. So I can kind of turn off my workday kind of brain and mentality and switch into my weekend stuff and really focus on things that I need to do for myself around my house, Wednesday, I do have a little webinar at 6 o'clock in the evening. So after that, I probably won't focus as much on getting some of these to-do list items done. I might be able to get a few of them done during the actual day on Wednesday because I don't have any work meetings. So that's kind of how I do things, is I'll fill out some of the almost like non-negotiable to-do list items for each day. And then wherever I have some empty space, I'll just fill in some of my other items. So like I mentioned, I have a call for work. Andrew has his teeth cleaning, and then there's also a pre-sale for a course that I'm interested in taking. So I'm just reminding myself that that is on pre-sale and I need to go in and buy that if I want like the discount and all that fun stuff. I have some just general things I need to do. I'll be picking up my groceries. I actually find I like to pick up my groceries on Monday instead of Sunday or during the weekend, because I find that if I order online during the weekend, a lot of things are out of stock in my store. And I usually just do pick up through Walmart since it's free and it's literally 2 minutes from my house. And so I find if I do it during the weekend, a bunch of stuff is sold out, but usually on Monday, nothing is sold out. So it's like they restock on Sunday night and throughout the day on Monday, and then everything is back in stock. So I have a lot better luck on Monday and then don't have to make like another grocery run throughout the week, and it just works way better that way. So I will be doing grocery pickup, and then I'll be working on some orders tomorrow night just to get those done. On Tuesday, Erin Condren is releasing some new things. This is just a reminder to get on the website and take a look at some of the new releases. I actually haven't bought anything from Erin Condren in quite a long time. I just haven't needed anything. Nothing has caught my eye. But whenever there's a new release, I like to just get on and look and see if there's something that I might need. Mainly, I'm looking for office organization because, as most people know, if you've watched my channel before, we will be moving soon into a new house. So I will be kind of revamping my office space. So I need some organization and different decorative stuff. So if there's stuff like that, I might consider looking. If not, I can always go to Amazon and find something similar. I'll be dropping off some orders on Tuesday as well, and then also double checking some flight prices just to see if we can get some good prices during the week on some flights that we need to book for our wedding this summer. Wednesday, like I mentioned, I have a webinar in the evening. Thursday is full of meetings for work, so that is fine. Friday is one of my days off. I think also that it's my fiance's day off, so I like to try and kind of keep it open in case we plan to do anything or go anywhere. We don't really go anywhere, just in general now with how things are. I will definitely use some of my time on Friday to print and cut and run to the post office and just get all of my existing orders out. I love to clear out my orders on the weekend and just start the week off with a nice clean slate. So I always try to get my orders done by Sunday night, and usually I'll try and get them done like Friday. Saturday will be mainly like a filming day, and I'm also going to try to clean my office. I have a video that I want to film in my office that kind of like shows my office. So I'm going to clean up a few things and kind of declutter a little bit, because I've definitely accumulated some things, especially because I am trying to kind of get things together for our move. So I'm going to try and organize that stuff, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you guys a video sometime soon of how my office is now, and then I'll show you how my office turns out at the new house. I need to catch up on some memory planning. I haven't memory planned in just a little bit. It's just something that I take some notes about what happens during the week, and then it's just a matter of like putting down the stickers. So I just need to put down the stickers and then jot down some of the main things that have happened throughout the weeks. And then Sunday is generally just kind of like a self-care day, or at least that's what I try to have it be. So I'm going to look through my goals in my Moxie Life Planner and go through my reflections and set my new goals for the upcoming week. It is the end of the month, so I'll probably be doing a lot more like goal setting stuff for March as well throughout this week, but that is when I will be finalizing everything, is on Sunday. And then I'm also planning to film at our new house. They've put up drywall. They've been kind of finishing a lot of stuff on the outside. I believe we're getting all the stucco on the outside this week as well. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how much progress they make this week and then where they're at on Sunday. I'm trying to get in there to film a video walkthrough of just our empty house, how it is right now. A lot of people on Instagram, when I posted a poll in my stories, said that they would be interested in seeing that. So I'm planning on releasing that video sometime soon. So Sunday, I'll just have to go early just to make sure that there's nobody in there working. Sunday, generally, there's no one working on the house. It's just their day off. So I'm going to try and just stay out of the way and film really quickly. So hopefully it should be good to go. Other than that, this week in general, there's just things to do, places to go, calls to make, all of that stuff. So I need to renew my car registration, which I've just been putting off because it's a lot of money, and obviously I'm gonna get it done by the due date, but it's just like a lot of money. So it's just one of those things I just don't want to bite the bullet and do it, but I obviously will. I need to run to TJ Maxx just so I can look at a couple things that I need. Book flights and hotels for our wedding this summer. I have to return an Amazon package to Kohl's. I need to finalize our save the dates, which I designed them this past weekend and just need to finalize them throughout the week. And then hopefully I can order them before this upcoming weekend so then we can send them out maybe next week or the week after. There's one other thing that I need to add, and this is the thing that keeps on getting pushed off, is EOS letters. And I swear I've had it on my weekly like every single week since December probably, and that is just canceling our gym membership. But because we're in the times of COVID, it's a lot harder to go there and cancel. Also, the gym that we were a part of is like kind of far away and across town, and from my experience with them before, they don't listen very well. So I just know that I'm going to drive all the way over there, you know, go into this busy gym and try and cancel my membership, and they're not going to listen. And so I'm going to have to do it again and again and again and again. And I just don't want to make that drive. So my to-do list item is I need to send something to them through email or through their portal on their website to cancel my membership. And it requires just gathering some information that I don't really have readily available to me. So I have put this off for weeks. Like, this has been moving week to week to week to week. It's mostly because I kind of dread finding the information and compiling all the information I need to do that cancellation. It's really necessary, but it's just something that I'm really not looking forward to. So if you can relate to that, there's always tasks that end up getting pushed off week over week over week. And I don't know if that's just like a certain personality thing or if that happens to everybody. I don't really know what causes that because I know that it's necessary, but I just have the hardest time actually getting it done. So we'll see if that gets done this week. Maybe I'll make it a point, since I told you guys and like expressed to you guys how much of an issue it is for me. Maybe I'll get that done. And maybe that's what I need to do, is if I see myself like putting things off, I need to call it out in my plan with me and be like, hey, someone help me be accountable for these stupid letters that I have to send because I cannot get this done. So we'll see. I think I might make that like the number one thing on my list for this week, just because I talked about it right now. So anyways, the other thing is my habit tracker. I'm keeping track of my movement. I don't really know how active I'll be at the beginning of the week. It depends on how I feel and if I'm able to kind of kick this bug that I have. I want to be active on social media, which I feel like I've done a little bit better at this past week on Instagram. Eating at home is a big one. I'm trying not to dine out as much. Filling out my wellness planner, which is going really well. Eating within my macros and spending some time every day to read at least a little bit. So I'm going to be keeping track of these things. These all kind of play along to my different goals for the month and goals for the upcoming month, because I am now looking forward to March. So I'm excited for this week. I think this turned out really well, and I'm excited to see like how productive I'm able to be, just because I have so many to-do list items going on that I can plug into my week. So hopefully I can be really productive. I'm hoping I can be productive like earlier in the week, so then I can take some time like on Saturday and Sunday to really just focus on filming and cleaning and just getting everything prepped in terms of like social media stuff. And then Sunday I can just focus on relaxing, because I definitely love spending my Sundays relaxing and not worrying about getting all the things done that I didn't get done, if that makes sense. So anyways, here is the finished week. Again, like I mentioned, things change and morph over the course of the week. So as I mentioned earlier in the plan with me, this did not look like this at the beginning of the week. It was just very bare. There wasn't a lot of to-do list items, but over the course of the week, I fill things out as I go. So this week will end up looking a lot more similar to this, just with more to-do list items and all of that. So I'll be posting kind of a midweek spread and my full week spread on my Instagram. If you are interested, you can find all of my information in the description box below. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I will talk to you later. Bye.